Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Catacomb Kids, and thank you for watching. Catacomb Kids is a roguelike RPG action platformer, guys. It's kind of like Fourbitfriday or Spelunky in terms of pure difficulty, guys. You're going to die a lot, so many times you're going to die. I'll probably die somewhere anywhere from 3 to 20 times in this one video. Who knows, guys? It released on Steam Early Access February 2015, which of course means everything you see is subject to change, guys, and not a final representation of the game. And they're adding more awesome things to it, like classes and more random items and all sorts of random stuff. Catacomb Kids was developed and published by Fourbitfriday. You can go ahead and buy into the Catacomb Kids Early Access on Steam for $15.99. Now, when I said this game reminds me of Fourbitfriday and Spelunky, guys, I really wasn't kidding. From traps to getting your limbs cut off, this game is brutal and it doesn't forgive mistakes at all. If you make a mistake, you're gonna die. And it's ridiculously easy to die. I've been playing the game for like an hour and a half now, and I've probably died easily, I don't know, I want to say somewhere in the neighborhood of 15, 20 times. It's just ridiculously easy to die. I've literally loaded up a game and died in the first 3 seconds of doing something. It's that type of game. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the options, of course. One thing to note is this game does feature controller support. Now, it didn't exactly detect my Logitech controller at first, but I loaded up the Xbox 360 CE program. It automatically detected it and works just fine. So if you don't have an Xbox controller, just get that program. It'll work just fine. But yes, it does feature partial controller support, not full, but it works just fine. And I highly suggest you to play the game with controller, because otherwise it's really damn hard to play it with the keyboard and mouse. The controls are completely rebindable, that is true, but there's just so many buttons that do different things that I just find it a little bit more intuitive to play it with the controller, especially with its basic layout of where the keyboard buttons lie. It just doesn't feel as responsive as good as it would be to play it with the controller. So again, I underlined, yes, it does have rebindable keys, and I really love that fact. But again, I'm going to just suggest you to play it with a controller. It also does feature rebindable keys for a controller as well, which is really freaking super sweet. As far as other options go, there really isn't much to speak of, as, you know, resolution control is right now. Again, it's an early access game, so that's something they may be, you know, changing and finagling with. Right now, it just automatically scales to your native screen resolution. You have some brightness control. There's some sliders, of course. You can reset your data. I don't really know what the point of that is right now, as I don't know what any of this really is. Extras and data, I'm not really sure what that's for yet, but I imagine once the game's fully released, you'll be able to reset your data, basically, if you want to. I'm not really sure what exactly that will all be for. There is a versus mode too here if you want to face against other players. The combat system is pretty neat in this game. It's very tactical. It's very play smart or die quickly type of thing. So let's go ahead and let's load up a new game. It would seem that you did, yeah, okay, so I guess every time I hit data, it did reset my my save file. That's okay, because it's a roguelike game. We're not going to play the tutorial. We're actually going to skip it. Even though I do highly suggest you to play it, and the tutorial does a pretty good job of teaching you how to do things for the most part. So there's classes in this game, right? There's only 2 in the game, which it looks like they want a total of 6. And basically the idea is that your kids that are descending into this tomb, I don't know, the developer's really sick in the head, but I guess he doesn't like kids. But you basically are descending into this tomb for one reason or another, like for instance, bully. Over the years, the catacombs have become a place for punishment for kids who have found themselves unable to peacefully exist in the overworld. Those condemned to the depths use the time to hone their skills and sate their bloodlust. Or a poet. Many more whimsical kids seek out the catacombs in hopes that the legendary place will inspire their next great work, that the dark might hold some untold secrets waiting to be whispered through their pen. Now, the differences between these 2 particular classes in this case is one is kind of like a fighter, one is more of a mage. What the other classes are, I have no idea what they'd be. I imagine probably something like a rogue, maybe like a ranger, have ranged attacks. There's a couple of ideas that you can play with. Definitely, if you've seen games like Fourbitfriday, for instance, you can see where they're kind of similar ideas may come from. But Catacomb Kids does manage to be kind of unique and different. I'm going to start off with the bully, and then we might check out the poet, which I haven't even done yet. And every time you basically pick a class, it's going to present you with 6 random kids. So James Marston here, Victor Younger, Alan Browns, Farley, Hans, and Devon. And each of these people have different attributes and different items and things that they have equipped to them that might help them progress deeper and deeper into the catacombs, as it were. So like Victor here has a magical weapon, a long sword of rending. He hates spears, which means I won't be able to use spears if I find any. He's a good breath holder. He can hold his breath underwater. He's sneaky, and that's kind of it as far as his specialty goes. You can see that his stats right there. He has a +1 to his defense, and otherwise he's just kind of a well-rounded, normal character. He has 3 hit points and 2 magic points. Whereas James here has a chainmail of reflection, a buzzing longsword, and some shoes. He hates axes, and he's a bad swimmer. I think I'm going to go with James here. He seems pretty badass. This guy has obviously a bunch of negative effects. He's a messy eater. He's clumsy. He hates swords. Good with axes. But he has 5 hit points, which is pretty sweet too. And each character basically usually has a little bit something else. Like the poets usually have different kinds of spell books. As you can see, Magic 101, Magical Combat, Poison Blob, Wizard Throw. They all have different effects and different abilities that they can all start off with. And sometimes even these characters start off with random effects as well. Oh crap, I realized I undid James Marston. Yes, every time you basically hit backwards and forwards, you're going to see a different set of characters. So let's just go ahead and we'll pick this guy. Kind of picking off at random. So let's talk about what you're looking at right here. Well, obviously this is my character jumping here in the middle, the adorable pixel graphics. On the bottom left we have our spell slots, which are obviously empty. Above that we have kind of like random item slots or interactive slots, basically telling you, hey, what you can do with a particular object. So like we can open this door, we can close the door, etc., etc. To the right of that, we obviously have our health and our mana bar. To the far right, we have our amount of money, which I don't really know what purpose that serves yet, as I have not found any purpose for money in this game. Now, there's a lot of things I can do in this game. I can swing my sword. I can kind of double tap in a direction, and I'll start running in that direction. I can jump, obviously. I can press down, hold up my shield. I also have an ability to... where is it? Is it this way? I don't remember. What is it? There, is it this button? Is it this button? Is it this button? There's a button basically allows you to kind of shield slam your enemies. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, it's this one right here. It's the left trigger basically allows me to kind of shield bash my enemies. Normally that would be like a roll, which would allow you to kind of avoid dangers, like traps and whatever have you. And as far as what your objective is here in this game, it's all very simplistic. It's all very... You've seen it before. All you have to do is, well, for one thing, not die, and 2, get to the end of the dungeon, find a door. Every level, though, has one of these little shiny little thingies, which is an orb of leveling. When you find an orb of leveling, it takes you to this screen, which allows you to kind of experiment and pick 2 stats that you want to level up. Of course, these all are indicative to different things. Strength increases your damage. Defense basically increases your chance of resisting attacks. Also, how much damage you take from attacks. Speed basically is attack and movement speed. Identifying items, see further, etc., etc., etc. But not only do they do that, when you pick, let's say, we'll go with defense. When we pick defense, it's actually going to give us access to traits of that particular stat, which is really cool. So, like, for instance, I picked stat, and I got a +1 to my defense stat, excuse me. And now I can choose reduce damage from traps, fire, and electricity, which is called extra tough, or dire block. Attack just before being hit to do a strong parry. I'm going to take extra tough.
Give me power.
And give me power. He sounds like a little crazy manic psycho there. So as you can see, basically now we kind of have extra traits there, and those are kind of how the stats work. You never know. It's a good thing to experiment with stats, I guess what I'm trying to say. It's always a good thing to experiment with stats. But you can also, which is kind of hilarious, grab things in the areas and eat it randomly. So I just ate that ball of slime. And of course, different things that you eat and consume will have different effects upon your character. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of... Oh god. Oh god! Is he dead yet? No, he's dead now. So as you can see, that was an enemy. He's a little bit more intelligent than the average slime or fish, as it were. And he could have, look, he could have killed me for one thing. He was very powerful. Oh god! Oh man, I'm getting hurt pretty badly here. That is not good. But if I attacked him in a very particular way, I could have taken off one of his arms and limbs and made him like hobble on one leg. It's kind of all hilarious, the amount of things that you can do. As you can see, also I just took that torch off the wall. Oh god! Okay, I was blocking. I have one friggin' hit point left. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna drink this orange potion in hopes that it is a healing potion. Nope, I'm dead. I told you guys I was gonna die in the course of this video. I was not lying. That was just bad luck. That is the rogue factor in all these things. By the way, I died literally by the exit door. If you saw that there, it was the one with the skulls above it. And every time you die, basically kind of gives you like an overview of what you had on you, and kind of like, oh, this is what you had. Maybe you could try something else different and not be such a screw up. And then you go backwards and you completely start over again from the beginning. That is that rogue factor, that rogue-like-esque. You're going to be repeating things over and over again, trying to get deeper and deeper. And doing better and better, basically. So we played the bully there. Let's try the poet now. It was a little bit more of a magical character. As you can see, they have a lot more magic points. So, like, he has 7 magic points. Good God. He's defensive, poise, a halberd and shield, magic and motion, and vampirism. I'm going to go with this guy, because that sounds like a good combination, as it were. So we're going to check out his stuff really quick right here. So, like, he's got... where is his spells? Okay, so I guess he just starts off with spells. Ah, okay. Okay, so we have vampirism. It was thought that vampiric powers were biological derived, but recent findings show them to be instinctual magical spells. Restore health by attacking foes. Alright, super sweet. We also got some traits here. Swim slowly, make noise while in the water, drown more quickly. Resourceful, you know how to get the most of your food, letting it heal you more and often keep you full for longer. Oh, so there's like a hunger factor in the game. I did not know that. That's new to me. So... there's also like innate abilities you can do in this game, which is what that particular ability is right there, which is Poet. I'm trying to figure out how to do it though. Oh god! Right, let's just smack the chest open. Oh my god, would you go to hell, bat? Die! Leave me the hell alone, you bat. So again, we're kind of to just start off with God in heaven. I jumped right into that trap like a boob and died instantly. I'm an idiot, guys. Oh, man. I think that gives you a good example of how stupid I could easily die in this game. It's kind of hilarious, though. You have to be very, very careful. That was completely on me that I died there, because I jumped like an idiot, and I died. So we're going to try that again. You can also stomp on enemies, you can like, jump on their heads. Again, very Spelunky-esque. To do damage to them. If you're like really good at that Mario-esque thing going on there, you can do that instead of okay, hold on, this would be a good opportunity to use a spell. Yes. Oh, he's slowed, and I just bounced on his head. I actually used a slow spell, and that he kind of just was stuck there. Oh god, run! There's spikes everywhere. Okay, we're okay. So yeah. Our objective is to get to that door and make our way basically to more and more downwards. And right now for an early access game, guys, the game is really already in a good state. I really like what they've done with the game. Everything works rather well. I lost that freaking potion. Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Aha. Let's take this pink potion. But what's the worst thing that could happen? We've been zapped, which basically means we get periodically stunned. Oh, no, we're dying too. Great. Fantastic. Do I get like extras out? Yep, we're dead. Son of a bitch! Come on, man. Give me a break, Catacomb Kids. You know, you could just let me show off the game a little bit instead of just slaughtering me. Okay, we'll try this guy. He has vampirism. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time, guys. I hope I've given you a pretty good example of the difficulty of this game, as it were. So like I said, you can do a roll command, basically. It's left trigger. Don't roll into boulders, kids. And that'll basically help you evade attacks. I'm going to throw this at him. Oh, I regenerated it! Oh, it was a potion of regeneration, and now he's just Oh my god! Please, bat, have mercy. Okay, that's it. Let's do this, bat. Me and you. Let's go. Alright. So I used my vampirism spell, and I got all my hit points back there, as you can see. And there's just loads of random items you can find in this game, of course, to change your stats up. Magical items. You can also find these little guys that steal your stuff. I hate that guy. So we got, looks like a spell book. We can, of course, learn either Push, Magic Blast, Frostbolt, or Chain Lightning. We're going with Chain Lightning, baby. Of course we are. I just Chain Lightning the wrong thing. You know what? Screw that rat. Come here, rat. Oh, you little bastard. Stop stealing my stuff, man. It's not cool. Okay, rat? I'm going to just ignore that rat. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, I'm dead. I went and shot the wrong direction there, guys. Oh, man. So how many is that? Like 4 times now? We have a little bit more luck with these characters. At least in my opinion. I felt like I had more luck with them. We're going to go with sword and shield combo here. Very simplistic character. Alright. So we also can stow away a certain item, by the way. You can basically grab items and put them away, and then you can simply press Y to bring them back out again. You can also, of course, grab random items and throw them around to kind of activate traps. And there is a lot of environmental hazards that you can actually use against your enemies. Like, let me see if I can give you an example of that. The traps work against... Oh, God in heaven. Really? Okay. You know what? Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? That was freaking... Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, why didn't you light on fire? Okay. We're okay. Alright. Green potion. Let's throw it at an enemy and see what happens. Oh, God! I'm on fire! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! So I used the environmental hazards against myself there, as you see. I knocked over the torch, it lit that area on fire, and it brutally murdered me. So yeah, that's Catacomb Kids, guys. It's a hard game, to say the least, but it's fun. It's addictive. It's always fun to kind of play with the stats system and see what kind of different characters you can come up with, what strategies work, and what strategies, well, obviously don't work, which is any strategy that I try to activate here is just not going to work. I apparently just have terrible, terrible luck. Let's try this character. 3 hit points. She'll probably die fast. Alright. Or maybe we'll get really lucky. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. I don't know if there's bosses in this game. I imagine there will be eventually. I imagine that's what they're going for. In the description of the game, there's like a... Oh, God. Please, just leave me alone. No! Die, you son of a... Yes, yes. You were... Be missed, whoever the hell you were. Whose name I didn't even take 5 seconds to learn. Or whoever has 5 hit points, I'm going with. You, alright. This smiley looking dude. He looks good. He's slow as balls, but we'll make it work. Drink this pale potion. Nothing happened. Fantastic. Nothing is better than something in this particular case. Oh, God. Oh, come on! That wasn't fair! Come on! So that's like 5 deaths thus far, right? Like 7 deaths? I want to see if I can make good on my promise and die ridiculously fast. Okay, so hopefully this is an example. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this. Oh, that backfired. Well, it lit the torch fell over into the water. That was bad luck on my part. We also found a good hatchet, which we'll go ahead and take. Actually, we have the exact... Oh, we hate axes, apparently. Crapola. Alright, do we find anything in this one? We found a trident. Look at that. That's pretty badass. I like this trident. Hey, dude, are you dead? Oh, God, he's not dead. He's dead now, fool. Ugh! That's what you get! Alright. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I just want the orb of leveling. Alright, just drop both points into strength. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa, we just bounced. Oh. Alright, so far so good. We got a magical trident. It's a little bit more powerful than our first starting weapon. Again, you got that rogue factor of you never know what you're going to run into. You never know what kind of items you're going to find, guys. And it's just a lot of fun, even though I obviously suck. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. It's really enjoyable. Like I suggest, though, you definitely want to play it with a controller. It's just so freaking hard to play with your... Oh, God in heaven. Ooh, dark arts. Maybe we can learn vampirism, and that'll give me a little bit better chance of surviving here. And we can go a little bit deeper into the game. That sounds good. Fantastic. All right. Fantastic. Let's go up here. As you can see, the traps are working against my enemies as much as they are against me. This is one of the doors, which I'm just going to go right through just to show you what happens. Basically, you just descend into another randomly generated level here and can kind of continue onward with your journey. Right now, like I said, I don't really know what the overall goal is. Like I said, I haven't ran into any bosses or anything like that. But I imagine there will be eventually. I have ran into tougher enemies, though. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that guy got squished. OLED. Oh, that sucks to be him. Oh, God. No, bad, bad. Bad. So many traps. So many freaking traps, guys. There's the door, but there's a treasure chest up here, which we might as well grab. Screw the level up orb. You know what? It's not worth it. It's really just not worth it. I'd rather descend downwards a little bit more, show you a little bit more tougher enemies, and what you can expect once you start heading downwards farther and farther. What the hell? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, he killed me. Oh, he killed me. I'm dead. Well, that's Catacomb Kids, guys. we got pretty down far. We about level 3. It's a really quick paced game, guys. But at the same time, you don't want to play it fast. You want to take your time, examine, you know, every situation as best as you can. Because if you approach situations really quickly, you're gonna die. That's what I can only just be careful. Take things slowly, the same way you would in, like, you know, Spelunky and those and Vagante. You want to take things slowly, and then if you need to, run like hell when that situation arises, guys. But yeah, it's a great game. I suggest you go ahead and get it. Hopefully they'll get a little more updates out there, a little more classes. This game can only get better from this point forward. For an early access game, it doesn't have any bugs. It's very well made. Replay value is obviously through the roof because you're going to be dying a lot, you're going to be experimenting a lot, you're going to be finding all different kinds of loot and coming up with all different kinds of strategies, guys. And I really like that about the game. Musically, sound-wise, it's just fine. It's on par. Again, the controls are outstanding. There is currently no Steamy goodness because the game is still in early access. I'd imagine that will be coming along at a later point, including with new classes. Whatever extras will be, you have that versus mode. Lots to play with right now, and there will be more coming in the future, guys. So I just want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out this title. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, guys, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar if you're feeling generous of heart. All tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys, play more indie games.